Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to solve a problem which is present on LeetCode. The link to this problem is will be present in the description of this video. So let's go through the problem and understand what it needs to say. So the problem number is 1512 and it is called as number of good pairs. Okay, number of good pairs. So given an array of integer nums, okay, return the number of good pairs. Okay, so a pair is called as good, a pair of I and j. Okay, a pair of I and j is called as good if nums of I is equal to nums of j. And okay, so there is not just one condition, but there are two conditions, and if both of these two conditions are satisfied, then and only then the pair is called a good pair. Okay, so first condition is that nums of I must be equal to nums of j. Okay, and I must be less than j, and I must be less than j. Okay, and we have been given an example 1 2 3 1 1 3, and number of good pairs are 0 comma 3. So 0 1 2 3. Okay, so this 1 comma 1 would be a pair, then 0 comma 4. Okay, this 1 comma 1, then 3 comma 4, like 0 1 2 3 3 comma 4. Okay, and then 2 comma 5, this 3 and this 3 will form a pair. Okay, so total count of pairs is 4. So basically we need to return the count of these pairs. Okay, and similarly if the array is 1 2 3, then no such pair could be formed. Okay, and in 1 1 1 1 it is what, this 1, then this one with this one 2, then 3, then this 4, and then this 5, and then this 6. Okay, so total 6 pairs are there. Okay, great. So it's very simple. We need to just complete the function here, and let's go with the logic which we have formulated in our previous video. So for int I is equal to 0, I less than length. Oh, so I less than nums dot length and I plus plus. Okay, great. And then an inner loop for int j is equal to, so initially we will take now j from 0 to j less than nums dot length, similar to that of I. Okay, similar to that of I and j plus plus. And okay, and now inside this we will write our if condition. If nums of I is equal to nums of j. Okay, and what was second condition? And what was second condition? I is less than j. So if these two conditions are true, basically, then we will do is what, count plus plus. So we also need to declare a variable called count is equal to 0 initially, and then if this condition is true, then we will do count plus plus, and at the end, okay, at the end of for loops we'll return count. So correct. Let's just try to run it first to see if there are any compilation errors. Okay, so the initial these three test cases have been are correct because my output is matching. Now let's try to submit it and let's see if it gets accepted. Okay, great. So my solution is accepted, and so in as far as my time complexity is concerned, it beats 87% people, and as far as my memory complexity is concerned, it beats 35%. Okay, so actually these things doesn't like matter much. The main thing is solution getting accepted. Okay, the thing is now this is the code which we did. So What we did was, let me explain you again in short. I starting from 0 to num end of array, j starting from 0 to end of array, and we did nothing but just satisfied these two conditions which were present given here. Nums of I is equal to nums of j and I is less than j. So if nums of I is equal to nums of j and I is equal to j, then count plus plus, then it is a good pair actually. And in the end, we just return the count. However, um, let me just tell you one more logic behind this. Uh, See, it is given that a pair is a good pair if I is less than j. Okay, a pair is a good pair if I is less than j. So if you remember my previous video, in which we print pairs, okay. So what I did was I started j from I plus 1. Okay. Reason, because the requirement of that problem was that a pair was formed, like a pair was formed like 2 comma 1 was not allowed because 1 comma 2 already existed. So j was always starting from one place above I. Okay, I plus 1. And similarly in this also, a pair is a good pair only when I is less than j. This means j has to be greater than I. So what we can do is we can eliminate this I less than j from this if, and just check for this one condition, whether nums of I is equal to nums of j. And in the loop itself, we can start from I plus 1. Okay. So what will happen is, if j is always starting from I plus 1, this means j is always ahead of I, and I is less than j. This condition means j greater than I is always satisfied. Okay, so I don't now need to explicitly check this inside my if, and in because it has already been, because the loop itself has been now designed in a way that it satisfies this condition. And now only condition I need to check if whether nums of I is equal to nums of j. So I hope the logic behind this was very clear. If you have not watched my previous video, please watch that. The logic used in that is similar to that, the one which I have just applied here in this video. So let's just start running it. Okay, so all the three test cases have been passed. Let's just now submit it and let's see if it is accepted. Okay, so it is accepted. So what is the difference is in time. It has beaten 87%, which was similar to that of, but this time memory has sufficiently improved. Okay, so again it doesn't matter. All I wanted to tell was that you can eliminate that unnecessary condition in inside if, and you can just design the loop in such a way that j is always greater than I. Okay, so my message from this video, what I want to tell you is that basically you need to understand कि प्रॉब्लम की रिक्वायरमेंट क्या है. प्रॉब्लम की रिक्वायरमेंट के हिसाब से आपको ये आउटर लूप एंड इनर लूप जो है वो जनरेट करना आना चाहिए. एंड द बेस्ट वे टू प्रैक्टिस दिस इज टू पैटर्न प्रॉब्लम्स सॉल्व कीजिए आप. Okay, they are available on YouTube on several channels. Okay, so you solve pattern problems, उससे ये जो loop designing जो है, okay, वो बहुत strong होता है. ठीक है. So anyways, I told you the two approach in which J was starting from 0 till the end of array, but then in that case you need to compare an additional condition inside my if. And however, in the second approach, we saw that I have designed the loop itself in such a way that it is j is always starting from I plus 1, and then I don't need to compare that extra condition inside my if. Okay, so the link to the problem is in the description of this video. Please go and solve it, give it a try. Okay, do not copy solution as it is. Even while watching video, you can pause it at some point, try it on your own first, and then go for the solution. So thank you for watching till end. Please do like and subscribe if you think I have made any contribution to your logic building. Thanks a lot and have a nice day.